What is good, drone fam? This is Cruiser, where I show you how to make professional drone media, and you're probably wondering why I have all this Kanye stuff back here with my drones, and it's because today I'm going to be breaking down all the drone shots that are used in Kanye West's new music video, Follow God. Check it out. I've been a huge fan of Kanye West for many years.
I can only serve God. When I was trying to serve multiple gods, it drove me crazy. Abraham Lincoln was the Whig Party. That's the Republican Party that freed the slaves. Woo! Tell the devil your time is up. He's been trying to control our minds through social media, trying to control our minds. Who said thank you, Kanye? What I want you to say is thank you, Jesus.
And recently he just dropped a new album called Jesus is King. And as part of that album, he came out with a music video called Follow God. And in it, it's him and his dad, and they're on Kanye's ranch out in Wyoming. And they're pretty much riding around on razors and tanks and stuff. But there's a ton of different drone shots in it. And I wanted to break down how to accomplish the same kind of shots with your own drone videos, and just kind of break down what they probably did to accomplish the look and feel that they used for this music video. So let's not waste any time here. I'm gonna hop on my computer and show you everything with this video.
And he was supposed to get co-producer credit on it, and then they didn't give him credit on the album. They just had my name, and everybody come up to me in the party and say, "Oh, I love this beat," and I would say, "Hey, thanks."
You'll see right at the beginning, there's just him and his dad walking out in Wyoming, and as they're walking, you can see the camera's kind of panning a little bit, and it's going slowly. One of the things I do enjoy about this video in particular is that they're out in Wyoming. I was a missionary at one point a couple years ago, and I served my mission in Wyoming, and I'll tell you, the music video does awesome justice for it, because that's exactly what Wyoming looks like, especially on the eastern side. Now you see this opening scene that you kind of thought there was just like a stationary camera, but then as the razor starts gearing up and going, the drone starts panning out and it kind of moves to the side and falls behind it. I think with this kind of shot, that was done manually. There's, you could do active track if you have a DJI Mavic and, select it and then kind of go with that. But I think something where you're starting so close to where like they're getting in the razor and then backs up and then kind of follows them at a fast pace, that is a kind of manual shot that you'll need to do, and kind of, when you're practicing with using, roll and pitch at the same time, and then also moving the yaw as you're doing movements with roll and pitch, you'll kind of be able to accomplish those same kind of shots. As we're moving on, you see that, he kind of does his own thing. And then we have a slow-mo shot right behind the razor where there's a lot of, snow being kicked up. I think the drone they're using for this video is a DJI Inspire, and the reason I think that is because, right at this minute mark in the video, snow's flying up and it's going really slow, and you can tell they're, maybe there's 120 frames per second, and you can't really capture that with, a DJI Mavic or other, more popular DJI drones. Kind of going forward in the music video, let's see. You get this awesome shot where it's close up on Kanye and his dad, and they're like in this tank. In the comments, they're calling it like a Jesus tank, but it's like this huge vehicle and it's just kind of rolling. That's another manual shot that I think they accomplished with, where, you start close, back it up, and then kind of move it to the side. They probably had to turn off obstacle sensing on the drone if it did have that, and if it didn't, then they didn't have to worry about it. But getting a close shot like that and then backing up, you would totally have alarms going off if you were using a Mavic. And then right here where you see the tank kind of going across the landscape, and you see this beautiful sky, you can tell that they really did a good job with trying to get the whites, the browns, and the blues, and then like a little line of black on the horizon, and then just a sole object moving in there. I've always said this in my other videos, but if you can get a subject with your drone shots and have it follow with it, it'll make it look so much better. And that's what kind of makes this video so awesome. If it was just normal drone shots with nothing around, there might not be a ton to show here, but with this shot, you can see that if you had a Mavic 2 or, any Mavic that had active tracking, you could actually use the profile tracking feature to accomplish the same shot. And if they were using a Mavic, I think this is totally what they did to accomplish this kind of shot. And then there's the part in the video where the tank is doing wheelies in the snow, and you can see that they're using some roll movements to the left, and then as the tank is moving to the right, they're following it, and then using a combination of roll and pitch, kind of moving it to the back right. One last thing about the video is what makes the drone shots in this music video so good is the fact that there's a story happening. You can see that Kanye and his dad are walking up to the Razor, they get in the Razor, it takes off, and the story is pretty much, him and his dad are having a fun time out, on this massive ranch, and the drone shots really capture the excitement with, the close-ups and then the zoom outs, as well as the profile following the shot of the tank in the wilderness. It's a really simple music video. I can't imagine they had a huge budget, and honestly, when people tell me, they say I can't get any good drone shots where I live because I live in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing around me, I think that's a lame excuse personally, because most of the US lives in pretty open spaces and there's not a ton of great beauty in a lot of where everybody lives, but you can work with what you got. If you can tell a story and if you use subjects to tell that story, that's money right there. And that's exactly what Kanye did in this music video. Always remember, even if you live in a place like Wyoming, like Kanye does, you can still make awesome drone videos of it. Awesome, everybody. Thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown of Kanye West Follow God music video. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post videos weekly. And Drone Fam, have a wonderful day. Take it easy.
I chose not to be a slave. Dropped the wave runners, now we run away. Like we ain't had all the hood rats and mud rats. Like you ain't had them with good stats and nothing. Nobody gon' ruin me. I just call my wife up, let's get Hoover free. I put all my ice up in my Louis V. I just caught my mama crib, I'm back over east. Let me get your ear like Holyfield.